Hey YouTube. So I'm here at the foot of section L at Interstate 80, and we're gonna head north on the PCT and just go out and just have a nice overnighter with my daughter here. It's my daughter Rebecca. Where I'm at in California, up here we have to have a bear can, so there it is, it's inside my bag. I'm gonna test out my new tent. I got the Outdoor Vitals one-person trekking pole tent, and also I got a new sleeping pad that I'm gonna test out. All right, it's 80 degrees out here, and we just got started on our hike, and I've been waiting for this. I really enjoy getting out into the wilderness. It's great for your mental health and great for your physical health too. My daughter's playing Pokemon on her phone as we're hiking the PCT. Apparently, there's a lot of Pokemon on the PCT. It's gorgeous out here today. It's over 100 degrees down where I live, and up here it's in the high 70s, low 80s. Here's how you can make your sleep more comfortable when you're on a hill. So this particular hill is actually pretty steep. You'll either be sliding off your mat or rolling off your mat, depending on which way you put your head. So all I do is I take and I move dirt around until it gets level. And you can know it's level because in this case there's a little bit of Gatorade powder in this water, so it's a little easier to see, but you can use a bottle that's not completely full to kind of get a reasonable guess as to what's level, because if the line goes across there and it feels like it's pretty even, then that'll give you a good idea. And as you can see, we're nice and level. And it doesn't have to be perfect, but you just get it in the ballpark because it really increases your sleep quality. The bear can is still there and it hasn't been touched.
Weird too.
This morning's breakfast for me is peanut butter and banana oatmeal. It's just, it's kind of like a really nice treat. And the oats, they stick with you for a lot longer. They release energy at a slower rate, so it keeps you going a lot longer. All right, so last night was the first night I slept in my Outdoor Vitals one-person trekking pole tent. It was great. This tent was extremely roomy, and as you can see here, there's a lot of space in the vestibule for stuff. Now for me, for the ground cloth, I just used a piece of plastic, the really thin stuff that you would get for when you're painting. And it's super ultra light, and it just gives it that extra protection. But because it's so light, I had it a little bit too big, which works out nice so that when I get in and out of my tent, I don't have to like directly be laying in the dirt. I've got my Outdoor Vitals 15-degree quilt. One of the things I love about the quilt is that it was only like 50 degrees last night, and even though this is a 15-degree quilt, all I have to do is just lay it out like this, and it ventilates enough that I'm plenty warm, but I'm not too hot. It's really easy to regulate your temperature. Whereas with a regular sleeping bag, it's a little more challenging. And I had my Big Agnes Rapide SL. It is, it's pretty comfortable. It's the first night I slept on it because I just got it. I would say that it's definitely comfortable, but it's definitely heavier. Mine is the long wide. So with the pump sack, it comes in at just like a little bit under 2 pounds. It's really close to 2 pounds. One thing that's really nice is they put so many guy out spots on here that in this case, I didn't really need it for wind or anything, but because the ground is so soft, I was able to reduce the pressure per stake, and I was able to actually get them to function well and give the tent plenty of support. Before we put in the extra stakes, they would just literally pull out of the ground. So, but this tent was fantastic. I got a lot of ventilation last night, and I had zero condensation when I woke up. So if you like this video and you feel like I gave you some good content, please subscribe and hit that like button, and I will see you in the next one.